Hey, what's up guys? Star Fox Switch 2 has 16 stages, 25 different route combinations per playthrough, and one true ending that the majority of players are going to miss on their first run. The hidden shortcuts and alternate route conditions aren't obvious. The game doesn't put a flashing arrow over them. Some of them are hidden just well enough that you can fly right past them on every single run and never know they were there. I'm going to walk you through every hidden shortcut step by step to get you to and keep you on the upper path on Star Fox Switch 2 so that you can conquer Venom through the back door and see the true ending of this game. So sit back, relax, and let's find those upper path shortcuts. We're starting with Corneria, the most important stage in the game, because this is where you choose which half of the map you're going to play through for the rest of the run. Get this right on stage 1 and the full path to the true ending opens from the very beginning. From Corneria, we're following the complete upper path through Sector Y, Aquas, and Zonas into Sector Z. I'll cover what each stage needs and what unlocks next. From there, we're heading into Area 6 and Venom Hard, where the true ending actually lives. At the very end of this guide, I'll give you my full recommended route for the cleanest possible path through everything. Make sure you stick around for that. Corneria is Stage 1. The alternate route here is the single most important shortcut in this entire game. This is where the path to the true ending either opens or closes. Standard completion takes you to Medio. That puts you on the lower path. Medio, Fortuna, Sector X, Macbeth, Bulls, Venom. You fight Andross, credits roll. Fox has an ominous feeling the battle isn't over. That feeling is the game confirming you took the easy route. Alternate completion unlocks Sector Y, which is the entry point for the higher path straight to the true ending. Sector Y, Aquas, Zonas, Sector Z, Area 6, Venom, Hard, True Andross. 2 conditions are required. Condition 1, save Falco. During Corneria, Falco is going to radio in saying that he's lining up enemies for you, but then having major problems with his G diffuser. What you're going to want is to find his R-Wing and use the boost to catch up. If you don't use boost, this won't work. So boost to catch up to Falco and take out the enemies that are following him. Falco acknowledges you once it's clear. That's the first condition done. Condition number 2, fly through the arches. Soon after you save Falco, you'll fly over some water that have stone arches protruding out of the top of the water. Falco will taunt you. Take his challenge and fly underneath every one of those arches. That's what you're going to need to do to continue on to Sector Y. The main one you want to watch out for is the space between the last 2 arches. They're very, very close together. Just use your brake and swerve to the right and you'll make it. Once you've saved Falco and flown underneath all of those archways, the standard boss gets replaced entirely. Instead of the red Grenga mech, you get to fight an aircraft carrier. A completely different battle with different attack patterns and new cutscene dialogue from the full squad. The route split then opens. Go on to Sector Y. From Sector Y, the upper path flows through Aquas and Zonas before reaching Sector Z. There are some special conditions that you have to meet on a couple of these levels in order to continue on this path. In Sector Y, you have to score at least 100 points in order to continue on to Aquas. If you don't, your route will diverge down to Solar. Scoring 100 points on Sector Y is pretty easy, just make sure you use a lot of charged shots. There are a fair amount of grouped enemies that will fly onto the screen, and using charged shots or bombs, especially using locked-on bombs, will be sure to score you a lot of those points. Also, when you fight the boss of Sector Y, there is the possibility of earning an additional 14 points if you defeat the boss and his 2 minions fast enough.
This is an honorable defeat!
Aquas is a 100% complete underwater stage, and the pace slows down considerably compared to everything else on this path. My advice when you're going through this level, use charged shots but also fire torpedoes, which are your bombs when you're in the Blue Marine. Fire those torpedoes continuously throughout the level. It will help you in destroying enemies and clearing obstacles to make your path clear. Remember, in Aquas there is no special condition to move on to Zonas, you just have to complete the level. So clear it and move ahead. Zonas is another oceanic stage, but this time you're flying on top of the water instead of cruising beneath it in the Blue Marine. You get your R-Wing in this stage. Zonus does have a particular condition that needs to be met if you want to move on to Sector Z. Throughout this level, you will encounter many searchlights. They'll be commented on by your team as well. You have to take out every single searchlight in order to make it to Sector Z. If you let even one searchlight go past without destroying it, the searchlights will turn red and Fox will mention that they've been spotted. Then you'll be forced to go to the Bulls satellite level instead of moving on to Area 6. You do have some assistance in taking out these searchlights though. One of Falco's old-time friends, Kat, joins the fight. She's on your side and she helps you take out a lot of these searchlights. So when she says she's going one direction and tells you to go another, follow what she says, take the path she suggests, and take out all the searchlights you encounter. Next is Sector Z. Before moving into Sector Z, it's worth noting that there is an alternate way to get to the upper path if you miss some of the conditions that I mentioned already. They involve hidden paths on both Meteo and Sector X, and I'll be covering those in a different video, so watch for that if you're interested in knowing how to find those secret ways. Also, before moving on, if this guide is helping you navigate the Star Fox Switch 2 route system, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell icon to be notified when I upload more videos. More Nintendo Switch 2 content is on the way, and I really don't want you to miss it. It really helps me out and I really do appreciate it. Sector Z is one of the easiest stages on the true ending path, and that's important to know because it comes right before Area 6, which is not easy at all. Think of this stage as a breath before the hardest stretch of the run. The objective of Sector Z is straightforward. 6 enemy missiles are incoming toward the Great Fox. They come in groups of 1, 2, and 3. What you're going to want to do is shoot down all 6 before any of them reach it. The missiles attack in patterns, and once you recognize those patterns, which happens naturally after 1 or 2 passes through the stage, you're clearing this clean every time. If you played Star Fox 64 and played the Sector Z level, the missile attack pattern is the exact same on the 64 version as it is on Star Fox Switch 2. The only thing you'll want to watch out for is the last grouping of missiles, which is a group of 3, and that's simply because the area from where they appear on stage to where the Great Fox is not that far of a distance, so you'll want to make sure that you attack quickly. One help with this is that if you've come via Zonus, which you will have if you've been following this guide, Kat will come and help destroy the missiles as well, so that definitely helps on this stage. To make it to Area 6, you do have to shoot down all 6 missiles and don't let even one hit the Great Fox. As long as you do that, you're in the clear and Area 6 opens up. Now, take a breath, because the difficulty really jumps here with the next level. Area 6 is hard, and it's worth setting that expectation clearly before anything else. This is the most demanding stage on the true ending path and the place where most runs break down. One other thing that's worthy of note before going into Area 6 is that Peppy tends to either die or lose a lot of life in Area 6 when he gets attacked by enemy missiles. If Peppy goes down, you not only lose his tactical advice, but you'll be dogfighting without him once you reach Venom. Which means once the dogfight begins on Venom, both Pigma and Wolf will be on your back. You can help prevent this though. Even though the missiles firing at Peppy in about the middle of the stage move fast, you can shoot them down before they explode close enough to cause Peppy much if any damage. Just be on the lookout for that because Peppy will call for help once the attack on him begins. The boss is a giant metal structure, the Gorgon. It has flailing arms, its core is exposed only intermittently, and it fires fast. What you're going to want to do is destroy the 3 energy orbs that appear once the core shield of the Gorgon opens. Once those energy orbs are destroyed and the shield closes again, destroy the 3 flailing arms of the Gorgon to force it to open its core shield once more. Repeat this pattern 3 times until Peppy tells you to start firing away at the core. Once that happens, fire as fast as you can until the Gorgon is destroyed. Again, if you played the Star Fox 64 version of this game, the arms still attack you from the Gorgon in that version, but they're not nearly as fast as they are in the Switch 2 version. If you don't shoot the arms down quickly, they attack lightning fast and are exceptionally hard to dodge. There are no extra objectives you have to fulfill to reach Venom's back door. You simply have to survive. So make sure to do that and defeat the Gorgon boss, and then it's on to Venom. After Area 6, you arrive at Venom via the back door. The opening enemy gauntlet is a dogfight with Starwolf and his team. Wolf, Pigma, Leon, and Andrew are all present in upgraded ships and all aggressively on your tail from the very start. The somersault move is your best friend in this fight. Even though Starwolf will taunt you when you use the move and say that it won't save you, it really will, because the somersault will put you behind Starwolf and his other team members who are chasing you, and then you get to do the firing as they are in your crosshairs. That position reversal changes everything. Without it, you're always reacting. With it, you control the engagement consistently. Once you start using it naturally, Starwolf becomes very manageable every single time. The one thing that you want to watch out for is that Starwolf and his team in their upgraded ships can not only somersault themselves, but they can also U-turn. So keep that in mind and use your hard left and right turns and combined with your somersault move to take down Starwolf and his team. Once you have them all taken care of, it's on to Andross. Andross attacks in two different phases. Phase 1 is the monkey face. It's the same pattern as the standard route. Shoot one or both of his eyes until it causes him to pause and either rub his eye or shake his head back and forth, and then attack his hands until they're both destroyed. Once his hands are destroyed, go back to attacking his eyes, and if he stops to suck things in, shoot a bomb right in his mouth and that'll stop that right away. Anyway, shoot both of his eyes, or one of his eyes, either or, until his monkey face gets completely destroyed and disintegrates away. This will bring in phase 2, but since you took the hard way, the upper path, and came through Venom through the back door, instead of seeing a robotic monkey face, you will see Andross's true form. This is the fight most standard route players never see. Andross reveals a floating brain with two detached eyes. The eyes separate and launch directly at you. That's the primary attack. What you're going to want to do is shoot each eye individually while watching out for the plasma strands that attach the eyes to the brain until each eye is destroyed and taken down. I highly recommend using your hard left and right turns here to reach the eyes. Just again, watch out for those plasma strands. That's how I found is the easiest way to reach the eyes as they circle around the arena. Once both eyes are taken down, the brain is exposed. Now here's what you're going to want to do to take the brain down. The only way that you can hurt Andross's brain is by attacking the cerebellum in the back part of the brain. It's the section that has yellow dots all over it. The easiest way that I found to do that is attack the cerebrum, the giant front part. It will shoot out little red orbs that explode when you get too close, and then the main brain will phase away. Once the brain phases away, hard turn to your left, or right, either way. I usually go to the left. Hard turn to the left until you see the new place on the map where the brain has phased back in. Most of the time when that happens, I would say more than 9 times out of 10, the brain will appear with its cerebellum, the backside, exposed. That's your chance to attack. Attack it as much as you can until the brain faces you again. Once it does, rinse and repeat. Attack the cerebrum again until the brain phases away. Hard turn on the map where it shows the brain is phasing back in, and keep attacking the cerebellum until the brain is destroyed. After Andross goes down, Fox's father appears to help lead Fox out of the crumbling lair. You take control of the wheel, and you have to follow Fox's father outside back to where you started on the surface of Venom. I highly recommend using boost to keep up with James, Fox's father, as he will fly faster than you will if you don't use boost at all. The paths twist and turn, and there is no clear indication where James is going to fly, so you need to make sure that you stay right on his tail so that you can escape Andross's lair, and you don't end up being destroyed in a wall of fire if you take the wrong path. After Fox emerges and is back out above Venom, he reunites with the team, and Fox says nothing's wrong. No ominous feeling, no hint the battle isn't over. The credits roll, the award ceremony plays, any supporting characters that helped you along the way, like Kat, are in the audience. James McCloud, Fox's father, however, seems to have disappeared. More credits roll, and that's the true ending. Every alternate condition, every hidden route, every shortcut in this game build toward that moment. That wraps it up for the complete hidden route shortcuts guide for the upper path for Star Fox Switch 2. I really hope this walkthrough helped you find every path you hadn't discovered yet. More Star Fox Switch 2 content is coming to this channel, so stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a comment below. Which hidden route surprised you the most? Did you find a shortcut I missed in this guide? Let me know in the comments and I'll check it out. Don't forget, I have a video coming that will show both the Meteo hidden shortcut and Sector Z hidden shortcut as well, so be sure to check that out.
Secret weapon.
Also, take a look at the other videos I have posted. There's more Star Fox Switch 2 content right here on the channel, plus Nintendo guides for Zelda, Mario, and more. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Nesmoji out.
Got him riled up.